What percent of men actually get laid? The other guys face consequences for their decisions. Like, that's the whole point, is like,
Sure.
like men, when they make a bad decision, they always have a consequence. Women don't. And that's why women are worse, because one gender has consequences, one doesn't. And to say it's like equal, I just think isn't like fair, because like men, when they make a bad decision, they have the consequence immediately, where women don't. We're bailed out of everything.
How are we bailed out of everything?
Okay. Every bad decision that you make, you're bailed out of. If you want to sleep around, there's birth control. If you get pregnant, you don't want to keep it, there's an abortion. If you get pregnant and you want to get married to the guy and leave and take half, you can do that. And you can do it under the guise of being happy. And, and society will accept you, and some simp will probably marry you after. And then on top of that, if you're bad with your money, what are you going to do? You're going to go to a women's shelter, or the government will pay you. If you leave and you're a single mother and you're the 5th baby mama or whatever, you can also go to the government. They'll pay you.
Since our society only chooses to focus on toxic masculinity, I'm here to provide you with my list of the top toxic femininity traits. Utter disdain for men. These are the women that categorize all men with the stereotypical toxic masculinity traits. Just because someone has a Y chromosome does not mean that their only intention is to sleep with you, cheat on you, or traumatize you with their uncontrollable aggression and anti-feminist behavior. Always trying to outman men. Same women who want to be equal to men also pray for the downfall of men. Amazing how that works. Ladies, if you spend your entire life trying to prove to men that you can be better than them, you'll attract none of them and kickstart the extinction of the human race. No accountability. Toxic women bask in oppression and victimhood. It's their go-to excuse whenever they're confronted with irrational behavior. If a woman instantly rationalizes her actions with her oppression, you're fighting a losing battle. Inflated egos. These are the women that have literally no respect for themselves, but feel that because they're a woman, they deserve a Wall Street billionaire with a purity ring who agrees with literally everything they say.
Envision a content housewife seated on her living room couch, happily married with 2 kids. She turns on the television, only to witness a group of women on screen asserting that all women lead oppressive lives. Despite her seemingly perfect marriage, influenced by the collective hive mindset, she contemplates a desire for more independence, deciding she doesn't need a man. The hive mindset, viewed as an ailment, manifests differently in each woman. Motivated by the no-fault divorce law, the housewife initiates divorce proceedings, claiming half of her husband's assets and custody of their children. Now a self-proclaimed independent single mother, she is not alone. Envisions millions of women having similar realizations after tuning in to the same message. The family unit crumbles under this wave of change, as modern women embrace the tenets of third-wave feminism, leaving a profound impact on both family and society. The second wave of feminism, driven by an agenda to dismantle the family unit, disrupted the traditional male roles of being providers and protectors. Robin Morgan's influential words in 1970 stating, "We cannot destroy inequities between men and women until we destroy marriage," encapsulated this perspective. Feminism, wielding 4 key weapons, divorce, birth control pills, abortion, and sexual liberation, has effectively achieved its radical goal. The repercussions are evident in the significant decline in marriage rates and newborns, signaling the dismantling of the traditional family structure. Radical feminism has effectively stripped men of their traditional roles as protectors and providers, plunging the male gender into a profound crisis. In response to this transformative landscape, men are reacting strongly through movements like MGTOW, choosing to distance themselves from women. This entails abstaining from love, commitment, romance, relationships, marriage, and children, with occasional sexual encounters facilitated by the sexual liberation endorsed by feminism, allowing men to access sex without shouldering family responsibilities. The impact of feminism on American men is undeniable, with the fallout becoming increasingly apparent. Unfortunate instances involve false rape accusations against wealthy men, often wielded as a tool to evade financial obligations. Black men in particular bear the brunt of such accusations, and the lack of scrutiny exacerbates the injustice. As women progressively out-earn average men, societal perceptions paint men as ignorant slobs, prompting a growing sentiment among young men to disengage. This is reflected in the surge of young men distancing themselves from the dating scene.
As societal dynamics evolve, men find liberation from the traditional burden of being protectors and providers, leading to substantial cost savings. For women who don't align with feminism, a different reality unfolds. Navigating the financial landscape becomes a more formidable task, as they shoulder the majority of expenses, encompassing artificial procreation, child-rearing, personal grooming, fashion, lifestyle, and various other facets, substantially altering the financial dynamics between genders. Many young people may not fully grasp the evolution of feminism, which has unfolded in distinct waves. The initial two waves, focused on women's rights, garnered widespread support, securing advancements that women now enjoy. However, the third wave has deviated from this trajectory, veering into misandry, sexism towards men, and propagating the narrative that women are victims of oppression, particularly by males. This shift aligns with woke identity politics, contributing to the devaluation of women's contributions as mothers. Another facet of modern feminism insists on women working on par with men. The consequence often manifests as discontent among career-driven women who realize belatedly their desire for a family. This realization comes at the cost of competing in demanding jobs with 80-hour work weeks. Men, owing to biological factors, do not face the same dilemma, as they can reproduce at almost any age. A concerning aspect of contemporary feminism is its cult-like nature, transforming into a rigid movement that rejects any form of criticism. Those who question this fanatical ideology are labeled as heretics and accused of sexism. The absence of open debate and the prevalence of censorship within feminism pose a significant threat, especially considering its powerful and influential position in the Western world. The Me Too movement and feminism's increasingly stringent stance on sex and sexuality exemplify these concerns. Me Too, operating on platforms like Twitter, subjects men to trial without due legal process, where mere accusations suffice for condemnation. The push to ban porn and shut down the sex industry lacks credible evidence of harm, despite contrary findings from Rhode Island, where the legalization of the sex industry correlated with reduced violence against women. Feminism encounters a significant challenge as it tends to overlook scientific facts and biological realities. Only young women possess the capacity to reproduce and bear children. Any societal framework that dissuades women from embracing motherhood not only jeopardizes society, but also leads to the eventual downfall of feminism. The toxic legacy left by feminism may contribute to the demise of Western societies. However, it is crucial to note that the intention is not to impose a change in America's mindset, as such an endeavor would be impractical. The desire is for a society that achieves a balanced life and work dynamic, devoid of extreme biases favoring either gender. This perspective is a personal viewpoint, and the aim is not to sway others' opinions or seek validation. The welfare system has reached absurd levels, with laws forcibly redistributing income from working men to women, resulting in a decline in childbirth rates. Critically, the assertion is made that women should be accorded rights commensurate with their capabilities, and leadership roles may not suit them. And that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell. Support this channel through membership. You can also support through PayPal link in the description. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.